Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your Thursday evening Facebook Live. My name is Sarah Edwards. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I come to you guys live every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 to show you a fun new project. So hopefully you guys have had a great day. I spent my entire day in the craft room. I had to wait until today to prep for my card class that's on Saturdays because my pre-order just got here. What day is today? Thursday. My pre-order got here yesterday. So I was able to rip it open and look at everything, but I wasn't able to start playing with anything. So I had to design and prep today. So I got out here at, I don't know, probably 7 o'clock this morning. It was really early. And I got all of them designed and all of them but one prepped. So I busted my hiney getting it done. But the cards are absolutely gorgeous. And I cannot wait to show you guys at card class on Saturday. So that was my day. And I am so grateful that I planned ahead. Doesn't happen very often, but hopefully it's a new norm because I really liked that I prepped my tonight's live. I did that on Tuesday when I did my Tuesday live. So it was a win-win. And today's card, I'm super excited to show you guys. I did a wee bit of coloring before I went live. I came out here a few minutes early and I was like, you know what, just to save a little bit of time and hopefully we can put all of the cards together, I am going to do a wee bit of coloring because these little ghosts do need to be colored. But anyway, welcome everybody. Hello, Valerie. Hello, Heather. Thank you for joining. I am going to scoot you over so we can start crafting because we have lots to put together. Okay, so like on Tuesday, I am using, actually, I'm just going to make sure we are live. There we are. Like on Tuesday, I am going to be playing with the Playful Ghosts again. On Tuesday's live, I did the Nestled Essential dies, but tonight's live, I am going to do the Perennial Postage dies. So in the description, I put in which sizes I used, but just to clarify and go over it with you, this is obviously the largest one. So this is the one that I used for the backing. And then I put the third smallest is this one. I was trying to remember what I typed in. So the third smallest is this one. And what I did is I just took my little handy dandy ruler, and this was 2.5 inches wide. Actually, it goes from this way. So I cut the basic black at 2.5 inches, and then this side is 1 5/8. So I just wanted a smidgen hanging over the basic white edge. So that's how I kind of came up with my measurements. So 1 5/8 is a little doodad over 1.5, and then 2.5 is an easy one. That one I can do, don't even need to look at the ruler. But those 5/8 and 9/16, I still hate them. And my husband tries to explain it to me every single time I ask him. And we have the same conversation a couple days later. Anyway, so this is the set we're going to be playing with. And I brought in these dies to do a little bit of Halloween. Even though it's still 286 degrees outside, we are going to be doing some Halloween. So let me bring in, this was Tuesday's card. So I think it was so fun. We did a little bit of embossing, and I realized we could have done some embossing on this card, but I didn't bring the black over, but that's okay. Hello, Stephanie, welcome. So this is the card we're going to be doing tonight. Just fun and different, and we're using lots of the images on the inside or from the stamp set. So we have the little pumpkin, we have the little Dracula, and this little ghost. He is so freaking cute. I can't even stand it. But this is the set that I'm focusing on for the Designing Damsel kit for next month. So let's get started. We have our thick basic white. This is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. 99% of the time, this is my go-to size for the cards that I do. Sometimes I'll do 4 1/4 by 11, but not very often. So this one is our basic gray, and I cut it with the large Perennial dies, and I ran it through the embossing folder. And I believe this is called the Timber something, Timber Woods, or maybe it's just Timber 3D embossing. But I ran it through that just to give it a little bit of dimension to it. And we are going to just glue this down, which I actually think we can totally glue this down. And we don't even have to worry about it. And because I ran it through the embossing machine, it kind of curls a little bit on the edges. So I'm just going to put a little smidgen in the corners and along the side, just to make sure he's going to lay flat. You don't want to put too much because you don't want it to eke out of your card, but I like to just do that, especially for these dies. For some reason, it's definitely messes with me sometimes. Okay, so in the description, I did put in that you need 3 pieces of basic black, and they measure, we put them all together, 2.5 inches by 1 5/8. And then, oh, I did forget to put this little guy in there. This is the smallest one. Let me grab my dies out. This is this one right here. That's the very smallest one. And you want that in a basic white as well. That's what we're going to stamp our boo on. And then I have that piece to mat, which is 3/4 of an inch by 1.5. It is 1.5. So that's really all we're going to need. And we need 3 pieces of our basic whites. So I've already colored the not Frankenstein. I am literally losing all of my words. The pumpkin and the Dracula. I've already colored those, so let's just stamp the ghost. And I am just going to bring in the backing of another one of the cards we're going to put together, just because I don't want it to, 1, bleed through when I color, and 2, this is a really tight squeeze. He doesn't completely fit on it, and I didn't want to mark up my mats. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp him and bring in some blends. So I'm going to color his cape in, this is light lemon lime twist. You can do these in any color you want. I actually think for the kit that I used, I colored them in gray granite. I colored his little cape in gray granite, but you can really color whatever you want. So now I'm going to color his entire hat. I'm only doing this because I want to go in with the dark and accent some of the pieces, and I want it to be super dark. So if you color all over with the light and then go in with the dark, it extenuates it a little bit more. So there's the lights. And then I'm going to come in with the dark and do the back of his cape again. I don't know if you can tell by how far the video is away that you can definitely tell the difference when you overlay them. And you could definitely overlay it a 3rd time if you wanted to, if you wanted it a little bit darker. So now I'm going to do, I actually might get this end out. No, I'm going to stick with this end. You have to play with them and figure out which side you like to color with. I prefer to color with the tip. And I know a lot of people like to color with the other end, but this is just me. So can you guys tell the difference on, I don't know if it's going to show very good, but it definitely does show in person. So just coloring that in. And then I want to bring a wee bit of Wink Estella, and I'm going to cover his hats. and his cape, because everything should have a little bit of glimmer on it. So there he is, super cute. Oh, I did forget to color the broom. We cannot forget the broom. So I'm going to color in just bits and pieces of the broom with the lemon lime twist as well. There's that, and then I want to bring in, I pulled my crumb cake out so I could use it on a card I was playing with for card class, and then I forgot to put it back on my Facebook Live table. But this is smoky slate, which is still going to look fine. I think it's smoky slate. It is. Light smoky slates. There we go. And let's color in the broom, give it a little bit of sparkle. And I want to bring in the pumpkin. Wink Estella the pumpkin. And the hats. And it looks like I forgot to do the tip there. And then our Dracula. So adding a little bit of glimmer to our Halloween card. There we go. So now that you guys know what the next color is going to be, I did focus on pulling cardstock from the colors that I used in my blender pens. So whatever you color your ghosts in, grab those cardstock, and that can be your backing. So I'm just going to glue these to our basic black pieces. And last one. There we go. And I definitely am going to go get the black dimensionals. I know exactly where they're at, so I don't have to search for them. If you would see my desk right now, it is a hot mess. Okay, so I have some of these little pieces. They actually came in from the Haunted House kit, so I'm going to use up these as well. We didn't use them all when my daughters and I put the kit together. So save them and use them on a card project. Okay, so I'm inking up the boo in Memento, and you definitely could heat emboss this as well. And then I want to glue this down. I just wanted a little bitty border around all of these edges. So now let's flip all these over, and we're going to grab some mini glue dots. I should have just put 3. I don't think I can pull that. Oh, nope, can't pull that up. I'm just going to put 3 down the center. And now peel the backing off, and we can stick these to our card. Bring our card base back in. So we do want the 2 that are vertical up at the top. And the horizontal needs to go at the bottom. And I should have spaced these 2 out a smidgen more, but it's okay. Now I'm going to put a dimensional on the left side. I'm going to put it on the B side, and I'm going to put some adhesive on the O's so it will attach when I put it down. There we go. Isn't he fun and cute? So I did this one in real red. This one's in real red. This one is in basic gray. And then this one is going to be in pumpkin pie. And I only have one more, I think, to do. And that one is kind of a surprise because I think it is super cute. I don't think you can see it off the camera. So I already colored and stamped all of these, so we just now have to glue them together. And let's do the card base first. And you see how it kind of bends a little bit? That's what I was talking about when you run this through the embossing machine. It's the only die that it does that to. I have no idea why. So I just put a little smidgen extra on the edges. I honestly don't think it's going to go anywhere, but just for peace of mind, I guess. Okay, so now we can glue these pieces together. Are you a Halloween person? I am not a Halloween person, but I love to decorate and I love to do cards for Halloween. I don't dress up. I take my grandson's trick-or-treating. Well, my grandson. We haven't taken the other one trick-or-treating yet because this will be his first. I don't like to be scared, so I don't like anything scary, but I do love all the cuteness of Halloween. I'm a cuteness Halloween fan. Okay, so I'm going to flip this over just so I know that the bee is which side that goes on. And then I'm going to just put 3 down each side. You could do 1 in the corner and then 1 in the center. 5 is probably overkill, but if that's what you want to do, you definitely can. And probably even 3 is overkill. Peel the backings. And I actually had spare time on Tuesday when I was creating these. And I was like, oh, I should probably just put the dimensionals on all of the backs already. And then I was like, no, that's fine. Okay, so the ghost is going to go at the bottom. So let's do the pumpkin first. And then we can do him there. And then let's do the ghost down at the bottom. Add a smidgen of blue. Okay, these guys are so cute. There we go. So now we have pumpkin pie. We have basic gray and real red. Can you guys guess what the next color is? Aha! Lemon lime twist. Who would have thought lemon lime twist would be so stinking cute in this Halloween? Usually I venture towards granny apple green, which granny apple green is an amazing color for pretty much everything. But I love the lemon lime twist with Halloween. Hello, Moki. Welcome. Okay, so I'm going to glue this down first. There we go. And then we just have to glue these pieces together. I've definitely used this set, and we haven't even used it for a card class yet, but it will be next month's Designing Damsels. I'm just waiting to get the confirmation that everything is ready to go in the email before I send it out. That. And then I will bring all 4 of these fun cards back in. And you guys have to tell me which one you like best. I think they're all super cute, but I'll wait to see all of them together before I make the final decision on which one I like best. Okay, so there's that. Let's flip these over. And I do have to say, these black dimensionals that came out of the Halloween kit are a little bit thicker than our normal black dimensionals. So if you have gotten the kit and notice that they definitely are. You're not going crazy. I don't know if they're made somewhere different, but it really isn't tragic either way. But okay, so let's do the pumpkin up in the corner again. And then we're going to do Dracula next to it. And then the ghost at the bottom. I have no idea why he makes me so happy. A little smidgen. There we go. So all 4 of them are done and we are well within our time. So I have lemon lime twist, pumpkin pie, basic gray, and real red. Which one is your guys' favorites? I don't know. The real red is quite bold and gorgeous and beautiful. The pumpkin pie, oh, I don't know. I really do think the lemon lime twist might be my favorite. But there you go. There is your guys' live for today. You like the pumpkin mochi? It is. They're all super cute. And I really hope the videos do show how cute they really are. But if you come to card class on Saturday, you can definitely see them. I will have them up for you guys. Oh, lemon lime twist, Heather. Yes. Oh, they're so cute. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. If you need any help ordering any of the products, please feel free to reach out. If not, I will see many of you guys on card class on Saturday. I think I have 1 or 2 open spots. So if you're interested, definitely send me a message. If not, I will see everybody on Tuesday for another live. Chat with you soon and have a great evening. Bye-bye.